Okay, this is just a few simple things you need to get the Wacky Worms working for you. Of course, you have some Wacky Worms. A couple different size hooks there. 1/0 and 2/0. The smaller ones, I think, are the ones that are preferred. The rubber O-rings we'll get into in one of the other videos. The rubber worms you'll see on the racks of any store that has sporting goods, but there's a lot of different makers. Yum, Strike King, Gary Yamamoto, which is one of the better ones. That's really all you need right there. Not expensive, easy to find. But I got one thing you don't. I got that lucky patch hat. Alright, next video will show you how to hook these things up. Okay, now what we're going to do is pretty much just show you how to hook up one of the worms. And it's very simple. You just take one of the hooks, of course. Boom. Now you have to get the hook in the center of the worm, right dead center. So, if it's a 5-inch worm, it's 2.5 inches, whatever. You can always fold it in half, just like this. See how simple it is? Take your hook, just put it in there dead center, bring it through, and there you have the Wacky Worm hooked up. Problem with that is the worms are soft, the hooks are going to just rip right through eventually, and you're going to lose your worm. Somebody came up with a great idea of these rubber rings, these rubber O-rings, and this wonderful tool that you don't really need. It's hollow in the middle. So anyway, you put the O-ring on that, slide it up, put the worm inside the tool, slide the O-ring off. See that? Now you bring this up to the center, and again, it's got to be centered because you need that thing to just be balanced just right. Fold it in half to make sure. See, it's a little off. Now you take your hook, put it under the O-ring, and there it is. That works just as well, and you're not going to lose as many worms. Believe it or not, that's it. So hook them up like that, and you'll be fine. Alright, so in that last video, I was using normal hooks. The problem with those hooks is they catch on to the weeds and stuff, so you're constantly picking up weeds. But then I went out yesterday and I found these weedless hooks, or hooks that have a weed guard, and they get hooked up the same exact way. Stick it under the O-ring. But now you have this setup that'll avoid the hook catching on every weed that it goes by. And they should work a lot better. So you might want to try them. The only place I could find them was French Creek Outfitters over there near Phoenixville on 724. So if you want to get into them, that's the only place to get them. That's it.